Psychological characteristics play a crucial role in talent development, often influencing whether athletes reach elite levels or drop out despite high physical ability. This workshop focuses on key psychological concepts commonly discussed in sport, including grit, growth mindset, mental toughness, and the controversial role of trauma and adversity, rather than viewing psychological traits as fixed. This session explores how they can be developed within supportive talent development environments. Grit is commonly defined as sustained passion and perseverance towards long-term goals, even in the face of adversity. Duckworth et al. 2007. Similarly, a growth mindset refers to the belief that abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. Dweck 2006. In sport, these traits are often praised, particularly when athletes push through setbacks such as injury, dyslexia, or loss of a form. However, it is important to distinguish productive perseverance from unhealthy pressure. Simply telling athletes to try harder can mask underlying issues such as poor coaching support or unrealistic expectations. Research suggests that while grit and growth mindset are associated with positive outcomes, they are not guarantees of success, nor should they be viewed in isolation from environmental factors. Larsen et al. 2012. Despite possessing high levels of physical and technical ability, many high-potential athletes fail to progress. Taylor and Collins 2018 argue that this is often due to psychological and environmental shortcomings rather than lack of talent. Examples from elite football show how poor coping strategies, limit emotional regulation, and ineffective support systems can derail careers. Psychological talent therefore includes qualities such as self-awareness, adaptability, emotional control, and resilience, rather than just motivation or confidence. This highlights that psychological development must be trained and supported rather than assumed to emerge naturally. A common belief in sport is that adversity or trauma is toughness. While some athletes report overcoming hardship, research warns against romanticizing trauma. Not all athletes respond positively to stress, particularly when exposed is unmanaged or excessive. Larsen et al. 2012 found that successful athletes experience challenge within supportive environments where stress was balanced with recovery and guidance. This suggests that it is not trauma itself that develops resilience, but how athletes are supported through challenge. Therefore, talent development systems should avoid deliberately creating adversity and focus on teaching coping skills. Mental toughness is often described using Clough et al.'s 4Cs model: challenge, control, commitment, and confidence. These components describe how athletes perceive pressure, regulate emotions, persist with tasks, and maintain beliefs in their abilities. Clough et al. 2002. Importantly, mental toughness is not a single trait developed overnight. It can be trained progressively across an annual training plan. For example, commitment may be emphasized during preparation phases. Confidence develops through skill mastery. Control addresses during competitive phases, and challenge gradually increases as athletes mature. This structured approach aligns psychological development with physical and technical training. While grit and resilience are often celebrated, there is a growing concern about their misuse. Excessive emphasis on toughness can lead to athletes to ignore pain, hide mental struggles, or remain in harmful environments. Recent commentary highlights that resilience should not excuse poor practice or neglect athlete welfare. BBC Sport 2017. Psychological strength should empower athletes to make healthy decisions, not endure unnecessary harm. In conclusion, psychological characteristics such as growth, grit mindset, and mental toughness are vital in talent development, but they must be understood within a broader context. Psychological skills are learned, shaped, and influenced by the environment, not fixed traits or products of trauma alone. Effective talent development systems prioritize support, skill acquisition, and well-being, ensuring that athletes are psychologically equipped not just to perform, but to thrive across long-term supporting pathways.